This is a story of what it took to get to this moment. It's a photo of Lucy and her 6-year-old son, Rudy, taken on July 14 on the day they were reunited. They were separated at the border on June 17 after traveling 17 days from Honduras, where Lucy feared for her and her son's life.
It's June 28th. I went to the detention center.
Immigration lawyer Carlos Garcia took their case pro bono and worked tirelessly for an entire month to bring them back together again. We asked him to do a video diary documenting the long process.
My client still has not had her credible fear interview, so we're waiting. She still hasn't talked to her 6-year-old son, so that's a bit frustrating and upsetting, and she's really worried. They have heard that he's somewhere in Texas, just not sure where, and we're trying to figure that out.
Somewhere in Texas turned out to be a shelter in Corpus Christi. That's where 6-year-old Rudy stayed with other children separated from their parents. His mom, Lucy, was more than 150 miles and 2 hours away at the Port Isabel Detention Center.
Today was the first day from the time that she's been detained on June 17th that she's been able to talk to her 6-year-old son. Her son told her that he thought she had abandoned him, and of course that made her feel terrible. She said, "No, there's no way I would never abandon you." And so the son was happy to hear her. She said she cried. He could tell that she was sad, and he told her not to be sad, that they'll see each other fairly soon.
The Trump government has already missed one court-ordered deadline to reunite children 5 and under with their families. Through this entire ordeal, lawyers on the ground have been working for free to give families legal aid and representation.
Lucy called me earlier today, this afternoon, to give me the good news. She passed her credible fear interview. I rushed over there this evening after work to see her. We're trying to figure out the logistics of paying her bond. We need to figure out her transportation to where she's going.
Back in Honduras, Lucy's claim is that she feared for her life after 2 of her uncles were murdered. Passing her credible fear interview means she has grounds to seek asylum in the United States.
Lucy is getting out today. We're gonna go pick her up, and then tomorrow, Saturday, we're going to be driving to Corpus Christi, Texas, which is about 2.5 hours from here, so that we can get her reunited with her 6-year-old son.
The Trump government is no longer updating the public on the number of children that remain separated from their parents, making it very difficult to track should a child fall through the cracks. Lucy, having a dedicated legal representative, can make all the difference.
It's about 8 o'clock at night, July 13th, and we left the detention center probably about an hour ago. ¿Quieres decir algo?
Hola, pues me siento contenta porque ya salí de donde estaba y espero estar pronto con mi hijo para estar feliz. Solamente.
We just got past the checkpoint at Farfurrias checkpoint on 281 headed north. All they asked is for Lucy's paperwork and documentation. They were fine. We told them where we were going. They said it shouldn't be more than an hour, so we're keeping our fingers crossed. Okay, Lucy and Rudy are together. We just had lunch and now they're on their way. He was very happy. ¿Cómo te sientes, Rudy?
Bien.
¿Contento?
Sí.
Okay.
This photo may seem like a happy ending, but it's just the beginning of a very long journey ahead. Mother and son are now in Dallas, waiting on her trial. Carlos remains by their side.
Spoke to Lucy a couple of hours ago. She's in Dallas. She arrived at around 12:30 a.m. With her son, Rudy, and they're settling in. We're going to be in touch because we need to figure out how to proceed with her case now and what we're going to do with that and figure out the next steps.